Welcome back, chess fans. Today we are just dive in the game 3 of FIDE World Championship 2024 between the Liren and Gukesh D. So this is the game 3 and Gukesh has the white piece. So can he equalize in score against the Ding? In this game, Gukesh has the white pieces and Gukesh start the game with move d4, knight to f6, knight f3, d5, c4 and e6. This is the queen's gambit decline. And here Gukesh just takes in the center. C takes on d5, e takes on d5, knight to c3, c6, strengthening the pawn in the center, queen c2, g6 and h3 and bishop f5, attacking the queen. Queen goes on the b3 square, queen to b6, g4, queen takes h3, b3, a takes on b3 and bishop c2. This is the kind of dangerous move, putting the piece in the white's territory. This is a bad move, so can Gukesh punish this bishop c2 move? So let's see. Bishop f4, h5, rook g1, h takes on g4, h takes on g4, and here knight bd7 was played. Knight d2 by Gukesh, trapping the bishop, not allowing this pawn to be captured, and with f3 this bishop has no square, so trapping the bishop. After knight d2, rook g8 was played. This is the fabulous move. Ding just wants to push the pawn and make a square for his bishop. So rook g8 and g5 was played by Gukesh, not allowing pushing the pawn and making a square for the bishop. So knight h5, bishop comes back on the h2 square and rook is again back on the h8. f3 by Gukesh, covering the whole of the square that bishop can use to go back. So after f3, knight g7 was played with the tempo on the bishop. Bishop just went g3 and rook h5. This is an inaccurate move, and in this position white has just one move that gives the advantage to the white. It's e4 and Gukesh finds it. So e4, d takes on e4, f takes on e4 and knight to e6. In this position, the Gukesh has the idea to put the rook here and trap capturing this bishop. But Ding here just wants to take the pawn and defend the bishop. So in this position, after knight on e6, the rook c1 was played and rook c1 is a great move. Knight takes on d4, bishop f2 attacking the knight. So first you have to take here and then take the bishop. But Ding just defend the bishop g7. Now you can't take the knight because in this variation, if you take here, with the bishop takes on d4, then bishop takes here, and now you can't take here because your rook is hanging. After bishop g7, knight to e2, attacking the knight again, and here Ding just capture on b3 square. Now Ding knows he is losing a piece, and he just gives up by taking the couple of pawns. One pawn earlier Gukesh here gives, and this is another one. So Ding is just taking the pawn with the knight takes on b3 and rook takes on c2. The bishop finally was captured. Knight takes on d2, king takes on d2. This is the best move in the position, and knight e5, knight to d4 and rook d8 just pinning the knight. So king e2 unpins, rook h2, and here bishop g2 was played by the Gukesh. a6, b3, b3 is a waiting move, and now Gukesh just wants to solidify the position. So after b3, rook d7 was played, and rook c to c1, king e7, rook c to d1, defending the knight. So this bishop can move now. So king e8 was played, bishop to g3, attacking the rook and knight. So rook just went back on h5 square. Rook h5, knight to f3, offering the trade of knight, and Ding just takes it, knight takes, king takes on f3, and bishop comes here with the tempo on the rook. Rook just went on h1 square, offering the rook trade, but Ding just takes the pawn on g5, rook takes on g5, h3, bishop h3 was played with the tempo on this rook, and here f5 was played, kind of defending the rook, but here Gukesh just went the bishop f4 for attacking this rook, and rook h5 was played. In this position, the Ding lost on the time. I think Gukesh just takes here. In this position, Ding was lost on a time, but I think Gukesh takes on the board. So this is it for the game. In this position, the world champion Ding Liren is losing the classical game on the time. So Gukesh just wins the game and equalize the score against the Ding Liren. Will this win move the Gukesh towards the world championship title, or Ding will bounce back in the next round? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.